Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. The only college that teaches you business skills and life skills along with academics. I am Deepak here, and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. Very long ago, actually very long ago, there used to be this man who believed that he could see future in the stars. I was very amused and excited by the star position constellation. So he believed that he could be an astrologer. So he called himself as an astrologer. In fact, he could guess the future. The villagers started believing him a lot, and they used to come very frequently to ask him what holds in their future, what would be their future all about. And he used to keep giving whatever he felt by looking at the stars. One of those nights, he was walking in the village on the roads and gazing at the stars, trying to understand a lot of things, whatever he was able to perceive and contemplate and prospect and keep thinking about the whole thing. And as he was walking, looking at the stars, somewhere he thought that world is going to come to an end. And as he has these thoughts, and he was a little scared, anxious, that oh my God, I have to go and tell the entire world that the world is going to come to an end. And as he was having those thoughts, still looking at the stars, without his knowledge in that night, in the darkness, he fell in a pit filled with water, muddy water, and he couldn't believe that. And he was struggling to come out of it. And it was so like almost like a not quicksand. That mud was too muddy and too wet. It was just pulling him inside. He tried to hold on the slippery edges, but he was going on. The more he was trying to come out, he was going inside only. And started shouting, screaming for help, asking for help. He was crying aloud. And fortunately, his cries, his shouting, screams fell on the ears of the villagers. They all came running and brought him out, saved him out. He was completely in the mud. And one of them said, "You pretend to see the future in the stars, and you fail to see what is there at your feet." Such a profound message. I don't know whether he gave it to astrologer or whether he gave it to all of us. But he said to that astrologer, so-called astrologer, "You pretend to see the future in stars, but you fail to see what is there at your feet." I think astrologer also had a very right guess that world is going to come to an end. He did not know his world is going to come to an end. He thought the world is going to come to an end. He almost was saved from drowning. But isn't it very actually amusing? Majority of people across the world are so engrossed in knowing what holds in the future. I know of people every morning they open the newspaper only to read that Ganesha says, what is that astrologer? Very and there are a lot of famous astrologers, no doubt about it. Nothing wrong with astrology. I am not against astrology. But I think it's a beautiful science that should be practiced by the scientist. And not everybody is a scientist here. And we are so it really amuses me. We are so interested to know what's going to happen in the future when we actually tend to fail to see that what's right there in front of us. In front of me, this day is there, this moment is there. Isn't Was it not a future sometime back? It has come. What will happen 6 months later? When will I get married? When will I have a child? When will my business flourish? When will I get a breakthrough? When will this blah blah blah? When my good time will come? And we just forget to see what is there in front of us. Because in future, why you don't understand, my dear friends, even if something good is about to happen, which happens every now and then also, you have to find good in something in life. You can keep doing it. And even if keeping in mind, you have been told 6 months later, or 1 year later, or 5 years later, or 6 years later, or whatever time in the future, this good is going to happen. For that good is going to happen, it's not only for you. What you don't understand is when that good will happen to you 5 years later, these people who are right now with you, not all of them will be with you, right? May not be with all of, may not be with you. And their good time will come. So you will that time miss, look back and say, I wish these people with whom I had a difficult times could have been there or should have been there to enjoy this good moment. And in that good moment also you will feel bad about the entire thing, isn't it? Why are you and me or anybody so bothered about the future? Because it is anyway going to come. You want to know what is going to happen in the future? I'll tell you. If you want to know what is going to happen in the future, go and see it. You will see it anyways. Why you want to know it 6 months earlier? And by knowing it, will you be peaceful? Someone tells you 6 months later you will get crores and crores of rupees. Wow. But that is going to happen 6 months later, right? And today you will keep feeling when it will come, when it will come. And do you know that desperation of yours will make few things go wrong in your life, and maybe that will be pushed by another 6 more months? And that is law of desperation. That you desperate for something, it will delay everything in your life. Even if somebody has told you 6 months later your bad time is going to start. And today it is good time, right? Today you are going through brilliant time of your life. And just because you know now you are anticipating bad times, are you not bringing the badness of that future in the present of yours and spoiling that entire thing? When will we learn to live in the present? Half time we're living in the past. Why it happened? How it happened? I should not have done that. I should not have done this, and spoil the present. Remaining time you are want to know, going to an horoscope reader, going to a tarot reader, going to a Panditji, some Malvi, and are showing your Kundali. My God, and we forget to see what lies in front of our feet or what lies at our feet. We are so bothered about the stars. The villager was right when he told to the astrologer, you pretend to see the future in the stars and yet fail to see what is there right at your feet. What is there in front of us today? What is the best we can make out of it? And that's where the smartness, maturity, intelligence, genius comes out. What are you going to do with today, this present? That is why it is called as present. It's a gift. Today you got it. So many people did not even get up today. They didn't even wake up today. They died last night. And you and me got it. Isn't it a gift? That is why it is called present. And we don't want the present. Then what do you want? All your life you wanted a gift from life. Life gives you every morning a gift of 24 hours to live today. What is the use? You know about the future because you read the Kundali or somebody read your horoscope. And yet, your present is not as great as it could have been. And that no astrologer can help you. You only have to make it. You only have to make it. Whether the prediction will be right or not right, I do not know. But one thing is true here is your present is come. Your today is come. This moment is come. And if you're not able to see what is there in front of you right now, like that astrologer who believed he's an astrologer, will fall in a pit, focusing on the star, knowing about the future, that world is going to come to an end, not knowing it's actually his world going to come to an end and falls in a pit. Don't do that mistake, please. Learn to be in the present, live in the present, enjoy the present. Doesn't matter it's good, bad, okay, not okay. Present is a present. It's a gift, and a gift is a gift. Small gift, big gift, big gift. Gift is a gift. So enjoy this gift of today and find a way for yourself towards your future. Let us believe, let's start this beautiful day. Look how let's go set and grow.
Hi. Who doesn't want to live a purposeful life? We all want to live a very meaningful life, significant life, successful life, a happy life. Everybody wishes for it. A lot of people have the will, but a lot of them either they do not have the way or they have lost the way. If you want to live a life of completeness, purpose, meaningfulness, significance, then I have a way that can take you there. And if you want to know that way, then you have to be with me on 10th of April, 7 p.m. onwards. After this big, long lockdown, let's come together in thousands in the first public program, understanding that way, which will take you there. Come, let's go.